Hello my scrappy friends, it is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters and thank you for joining me for a Kitaholic Kits design team layout. So for this layout, I am actually away on holiday, so changing up the venue a little bit, and I am working with a bit of a silly photo. I only have one photo and it's of the moment that I finally managed to solve a Rubik's Cube. Now I cannot take credit for being persistent and clever and figuring out on my own. I literally watched a YouTube video, but it still took me hours. It was so hard. I just don't have a brain for it, I don't think. So I was really proud of myself when I finally solved it and figured it out and had it complete. So I took a photo of the solved Rubik's Cube. But then when I was making this layout, I really felt like one photo didn't work. The layout was missing something when I only had the large photo of just me down at the bottom. So I made my own little kind of pretend Rubik's Cube, that feeling of a Rubik's Cube, by adding my face, that same photo in repeat heaps and heaps of times, but in all different directions and angles and all of that. And I think it looks really fun. It's a bit different. I haven't done it before, but I think it worked. And it kind of looks like I'm tumbling down into that one finished photo of myself, which I love. So this layout is super, super quick and it is super, super easy because that background paper is just gorgeous. And I didn't want to cover too much of it up because I adore that paper. And then I'm just going to do one more little cluster down beside my photos and I'm going to call it sweet. So this time I took the thickers and I modified those again this week. If you've been watching my layouts over the last couple of weeks, you'll see that I modified the thickers. And this time I actually got a nail file or an emery board and just gave them a light buffing. And what happened there is the top layer of gold mostly came off and got them down to just basically being white. There's a few bits of gold still around the edges and still sort of bordering it, but the main chunk across the center is now white, and you'll see that a bit better in my close-up photos. This was just, again, I found that the gold was a little bit too yellow for this layout. The other pops of color on this layout are rose gold because that's what's in the ephemera pack. And mixing metals is just not usually my cup of tea. So I just loved toning down those thickers just a little bit and I felt that the white worked really well. Pulling these enamel dots that we got from the past kit out and just popping those on, the color match is spot on. So why not use them again, I say. And then I'm going to call this one complete. So you will be able to see the close-up photos where you'll get a better look at how I have adapted that, or modified, I should say, that thicker word as well. Because I'm all about making things work for you. Now you could make it a lot neater than that if that's what your preference would be, but I liked it having that rough texture. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you all next month. Bye.